Hi, I'm Go Number 4, and welcome to Build a Thing, a Minecraft survival let's play series where in every episode we're gonna build a thing. And today, the thing is a guard post, or 2 bridges where guards would hang out. So, let's go over there, shall we? It's a beautiful blocky morning and we are overlooking the location of our next build. At the mouth of this bay here is this island, and this is where I want to build our guard post. So I'm going to connect these 2 fields with 2 bridges. Then we're going to build this beautiful guard tower, and maybe a second building. That could be like it could serve as a barracks or maybe an office where the guards could keep the paperwork of all the toll things. But to pull this off, we're going to have to terraform this place a bit, because right now it's not looking too great. So I'm going to raise this part of the terrain here and maybe raise the island a bit as well. And we're going to get a couple of some beautiful cliff faces, and some just some more nice terrain. So eventually I would like to have this river connected to the bay, and then remove this side of it, so that to get across to the other side, you would actually have to cross these bridges here. And that would make it a great choke point for guards to be stationed. But before I can get to building, I'm going to have to collect some more materials. Specifically, terracotta is the material that I don't have. I don't need a lot of it, but I still need it. So I'm going to have to go find a mesa biome real quick. Alright, so I think we're just about done here. We had a few mishaps along the way, falling down into caves and setting off Desert Temple TNT traps and having to go back and get all our stuff. But I've collected quite a lot of this beautiful, beautiful terracotta. And I'm going to head back and catch up with you there. And we'll get to building. We are back. All my terracotta is safe and sound inside the barn. And I think it's time to get started on some building. So first of all, we're gonna have to terraform this place. So let me just do that. And I'll be back with you shortly. Oops. I sort of goofed up the time lapse, but this is what we've got so far. Just some cliff faces and some vegetation, really. And I'm going to try to do something similar on this side, and on the island here in the middle, and I'm going to raise it all up just a little bit. And I'll try to make it work this time, hopefully. Yeah. cool. We're done. But man, terraforming takes a lot of resources. I actually had to collect a lot of dirt and stone in between. But anyway, now everything's looking pretty good. We have some uneven height on all these places now, so they can be connected with bridges. And I think building a bridge at this height would probably look pretty good. I also love these stone face or these cliff faces and all this these leaves and all this vegetation, and also the texture in the ground. It just looks so much better than your regular old Minecraft's cliff. Look over there, for example. We're gonna have to do something about that in the future as well, but for now, let's focus on this place. Okay, so we're actually ready to start building the actual buildings now. And I've done some foundation work here. This is where we're going to have our guard tower. It's going to be a diagonal styles guard tower. And in the guard tower is where the guards are going to do all their work, though, including paperwork and, you know, checking everybody's papers and getting paid for people passing the bridge and guarding. I don't know. And on the left, the building on the left here is going to be small barracks where the guards can actually like sleep and eat and play cards and have a good time when they're on the job. So I'm going to show you what my thoughts are on this build here. So first of all, very simple. We're going to have a stone layout or a stone foundation made out of cobblestone, andesite, and smooth stone? Stone? Just stone? I don't know. And this is just very simple, it's very common, but these blocks just go so well together. They blend really well when you try to do texturing with them. It's just the greatest. And on the edges of the building or on the corners, you could add some either stone bricks or some smooth andesite, and that'll make it look more structured, or actually structurally yeah. And then one layer up, we're gonna go with some white plaster type deal, which is gonna be made out of diorite, white concrete, and white concrete powder. Not a lot of people build with concrete powder. They find the gravity really annoying. It kind of is, but they just look so good. Like, it's like a block that comes in every color, and it actually has some texture. All of these, the terracotta and the concrete, they're really good as well, but they don't really have a lot of texture. So I like the concrete powder blocks. They're pretty nice. For the roof, we're going to make an orange roof for both of these buildings. I don't know why or what it's supposed to represent. Maybe like bricks, even though we have bricks in the game. But I really just wanted to make an orange roof. So we're going to try a gradient for this one, which is we're going to do orange terracotta, then orange concrete, then orange wool, and lastly orange concrete powder, which creates a nice gradient. And when you look from it from afar, it's going to look really good. Up close, you can kind of see that this is wool. You know, it's going to look kind of weird, but it's I think it's going to be cool. And lastly, of course, the block of my heart, spruce wood, the best wood in the game. It's going to be involved. It's going to be used in all the details. And don't let anyone tell you that dark oak is a good block. It sucks. It's too dark. Spruce is where it's at. I don't really think it sucks, but I just prefer spruce wood. So, let's get building, shall we? Done and dusted. We finished it, and I'm really happy with it. Like, I'm surprised at how well it turned out. I don't have a lot of experience terraforming, but man, like, look at this. Just the atmosphere down here, like under this bridge, is just amazing. Anyway, let's have a quick walk through this place. If we cross this diagonal bridge, again, it turned out pretty good, right? I think you can even ride a horse through here and you wouldn't like bump up on this. Anyway, whatever. We come onto this little yard. And here's a place to put your horse, tie your horse up, and they'll have some water to drink and some no food to eat. And yeah, and then you can grab your horse and be on your merry way again. So I made the gradient on the roof, and I think it's pretty nice, you know, especially in shaders where the lighting sort of helps it blend together a bit more. It's sort of subtle. I need to show you. I made another poop house, you know? No one in Minecraft has one, but everyone needs one. They all need like a place to poop. So it's going to be my mission to always build a poop house, okay? If we walk around here, we'll come to the entrance. And if we go in, we'll find a sort of fugly fireplace that I'm not so happy with. A sort of kitchen situation type deal, and a table where they can play some cards. I'm actually really happy with how like the stairs turned out here. It was really hard to make it work with the diagonal building in like this weird way. But if we go up, it's sort of empty up here, except this is where they sleep. The guards. I guess there's only 2 guards stationed here at a time. I guess I'll have to make more beds. I don't know. And the interior of the tower is actually even less finished. It's just a desk. It's not the finest desk. I really wanted to do a lectern design, but I didn't have the resources. And if we climb up here, you'll find nothing and dirt in the roof. Beautiful. What I am really happy with is this like fortification balcony type thing. I made it out of wood because I wanted it to, it's maybe like a temporary thing. They built this onto the tower, and I used the signs as fence combined with the trapdoors, and I think it looks really cool from when you're standing over there. But when you're here, it's sort of like really dangerous because you can just fall through them at any time. So it's not super functional. But now that we've done this, I've realized that I don't have the resources and like the infrastructure in my survival world to actually do this type of project at a regular basis. So I really need to get grinding, you know, just get some XP, get some farms going. I'm not super good at farms, but I was thinking I'm gonna do like a skeleton spawner because I found one. And you'll never guess where it is. So we just entered our farm and it's raining outside? I don't know, it sounds like it. But if we look over here, wait, what is this? A staircase leading down into an undecorated mess? And if we... This is where I keep my furnaces, by the way. It's not good, you know? This is not good. But yeah, I found a skeleton spawner down here. And I was thinking... You know, this is perfect because it's right under the farm. So maybe we'll make like a thematic sort of thing. Whoa, there's a lot of them down there. We'll make like a thematic secret necromancer's hideout down here. Maybe one of the family members is like a secret necromancer or a secret magician, and he's doing all sorts of evil skeleton summoning down here. But first, we need to actually make the skeleton farm. And, you know, it's a tedious project. At least I think so. But it needs to be done. And I'm going to get to that, and maybe I'll catch up with you guys later. Okay? Wow, this is really strange. It's like I'm getting God rays, but I'm underground. Hey, there's sun up there. No? What's going on? What? This is bizarre. Just walking upstairs seemed to fix it. I have no idea why. Anyway, I've cleared out some area for this farm, and now I'm gonna follow. Oh no! I counted it wrong. Doesn't matter, I think. No, it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna follow a tutorial on this. I wouldn't know how to build one. I mean, I get the idea, but I'm gonna follow a tutorial for all the juicy deets on how to build one of these for real. So I'll be back soon with some progress, I guess. Okay, so I think I'm done. This design was made by a YouTuber named Kysen. I'll have a link to his video in the description. It's a skeleton spawner, pretty standard, but it's got this tripwire thing, so that when their skeleton spawns on the actual spawner, the water will fall down and they'll something about increased efficiency. I don't even know if I made it the right way, but I think this will work. So let's start this thing, right? Let's make it happen. I'm always super careful with the torches. I always put way too many torches in, just because I'm super scared of skeletons spawning on me while I'm building. Oh, it's happening. Oh no, did I close a trapdoor? No, okay. So there we go, there we go. Is there one any left? Bye. Did I do it? Did I miss something? No, I didn't. Oh. So what should happen is the skeletons go up a bubble vader and then they fall down here from quite a height. And when they fall down here, there's supposed to be one punch kill, and that seems to work. So I'm happy about that. I've also constructed some bubble vaders here. This one will take me up to the cellar beneath the farm building. It's right underneath our living room, basically, which works fine. And then I did one of these dropper thingamabobs with a waterlogged chest, which is great. But I don't really have time to decorate this in this episode, but we'll leave that for a future one. And we're gonna make like this secret lab with all sorts of mystical, nethery, magical things, and it's gonna be just great. So yeah, have a good one.